You're behind an RV. Should you spend the money on an inspector? Hey guys, it's Izzy from Endless RVing, the channel that brings you the best in RV DIYs, product reviews, RV tours, and so much more. If you're new to the channel, we invite you to subscribe below, and if you're back for another video, we thank you for joining us. All right, so today we have a special guest with us, Mitchell, who is a certified RV inspector. He is here to talk about why it's important to get an RV inspection. Mitchell, thank you for joining us, and just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good morning. I'm an avid RVer since 2003. I lived in my first motorhome full-time for almost a year in New Jersey winter. In early 2018, I started to look at becoming involved as an RV inspector. I love the RV lifestyle, and I thought I could do some good and learn some stuff along the way.
So Mitchell, you've been doing this for a couple of years, okay? A lot of people out there, they don't know, maybe they've heard of it, but they don't really understand. So what is an RV inspector, and why is it so important about like what you do?
The easiest way to explain an RV inspector would be to compare it to a home inspector. As a home inspector looks at all of your systems in your home, an RV inspector looks at all the systems in an RV. Those systems include everything outside the RV, inside the RV, on top of the RV, and underneath the RV. We look at life safety equipment such as LP gas detectors, CO2 detectors, fire extinguishers. We pressure check the propane system for leaks to make sure there's no safety issues. There's different items safety related on an RV that most people are not aware of. Things like gas line grommets at the water heater, regulators on your LP gas systems, tires. Tires are a life safety issue, believe it or not. People look at tires and just look at the tire tread. While the tread is very important, on RVs, tread tends not to wear out. Sidewalls tend to dry rot, and most people don't look at that. They don't focus on that.
So Mitchell, you told us a little bit about your background, that you're an avid RVer. What does it take to be a RV inspector? Are there any like certifications that are better than others, or is it like a national certification? Like if I'm paying somebody to do this, what should I be looking for as a consumer?
As a consumer looking to do an RV inspection, I would only recommend that you hire a certified RV inspector through the National RV Inspectors Association. The Inspectors Association has a couple of courses that the inspectors are required to take and pass that cover all of the systems on an RV. Someone who is not certified would not really know what to look for.
So now that we know why it's important to get an inspection, right? Now there's different types of RVs out there, motorhome, travel trailer, they go from simple to really complex. How long on average, does something like this take, an inspection?
Inspections on RVs can take anywhere from 4 to 9 hours. I've had one go up to 9 hours. And that depends on the complexity of the RV, the options on the RV, whether it has slide outs or non-slide outs, the type of leveling system it has. So there's a lot of variables, but I find that it runs between 4 and 9 hours or so.
And do you actually have a template, like a checklist that you go over on every RV, that you just like check the boxes and check every system?
I do. I have an software on my iPhone and iPad that walks me through the entire inspection process so we don't miss anything. It keeps us in order, keeps us moving around the outside and then the inside of the RV.
And do you know off the top of your head like how many points of inspection there is?
Inspections can run anywhere. Again, that depends on the options that the RV has. Anywhere from 75 to 150 points on the RV.
Okay. And of course, everybody wants to know like what does it cost to get your RV inspected? Like what would be the average cost for you, namely?
RV inspections through my company tend to run between $500 and $700.
And that includes the whole inspection, reports, and everything that comes along with it?
That's correct. The reports tend to run between 75 and 125 pages, and we take as many as 300 photos.
So Mitchell, I'm sure you've done just dozens, if not hundreds, of inspections. Now, are there any stories or inspections in particular that come to mind that you really, that inspection saved just a lot of heartache for a potential customer?
I can tell war stories all day long if you run this video for hours.
Now the subscribers will click off if we did that.
One that comes to mind real quick is I inspected a Class C that a mom had her heart set on purchasing for her and her daughter to go out and see the country. And when I got to the RV, I instantly saw delamination. Delamination is when the sidewalls start to separate from water damage. And lo and behold, I walked into the RV and can pick up an odor of what was obviously mold. And as I walk through the RV and check different spots, you can actually see the mold. After I spoke with the woman, she was heartbroken about it, but the reality was we saved her a lot of money. She did not make the purchase, and she did not have any health issues that could have arisen with her daughter in mold.
And now we talked about this off camera, but a lot of times, especially now, there's so many new people getting into this RV lifestyle. A lot of times it's based on emotion, right? Like people think that, oh, I'm going to get an RV, and there's television shows on it now, and it's all just glory. But the reality is that these things are expensive. There's a lot of work that goes into them, and especially if you're going to be getting used, you want to leave that emotion out of it. And by hiring an RV inspector, you take the emotion out of it, and you just base it on facts, right?
One of the reasons I got into inspecting is I remember the first RV that I bought in 2003 was a 40-foot diesel pusher. And the salesman was really good. He spent hours with me, and I didn't remember anything when I left. And when I thought about it, the reason I didn't remember anything is I was really thinking about the trips I was going to take and the fun I was going to have with the RV and where I'm going next and then where. I was really not focused on the RV and issues within it. And when I got home and really started to think about it, I realized that was a problem.
So Mitchell, after hearing your services, I'm sure viewers here are going to want to know how to get in touch with you, right? So how do we get in touch with you?
You can access my website, mobilervinspector.com. You can use the contact us form. There's also an 800 number that you can give us a call at. I'm happy to answer any questions for you.
And we'll put those links below. Mitchell is in the tri-state area, New Jersey, New York tri-state area, but he said he will travel anywhere you're willing to pay him to travel to, right? So we thank you guys for joining us. If you know anybody that's buying an RV, and this time you probably do because everybody's buying an RV, feel free to share this with them. This is a really important subject that's often overlooked. In the comments below, let us know if you've bought a used RV or even if you bought a new RV, did you pay for an inspection? And then to the left of us, I'm going to put our RV DIY playlist as well as our RV Essential upgrades. And for myself, Mitchell, and MJ, we thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the road.